Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. First for the Suns. And it's Durant in at the power forward position. And for Sacramento. And it's Murray in at the 4 spot.
You know, after the 2004 realignment of the division, the Suns jumped out quickly and secured the Pacific title a few times. But even in their long stretch as one of the top teams in the West up until the last few years, they've waited a long time to win another Pacific title.
Now here's Durant. Stolen. And the Kings pushing it up now. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And Beal kicks to Booker, takes a 3, and that one's good. Well, the last Suns division title coming in 2007. And with the way the rest of the division has buffed up, Steve, their roster's now looking very strong. The Suns were forced to rebuild, and now it may take a while.
Yeah, that's true. The division is getting tougher all the time with Golden State and the Clippers getting better. The Lakers, you know, are going to bounce back quickly. But the Suns have a strong history. One of the great records in NBA history as a franchise. In fact, 4th highest winning percentage of all time after the Lakers, Celtics, and Spurs.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Monty Williams. Doing a good job staying tight on their perimeter shooters is something that he wants his guys to focus on. He knows how much this team can hurt you if you give them too much room on the perimeter, and they're determined not to let that happen in this one, gentlemen.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Number 10, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Beal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
A lot was made about the Kings in their home last year, but it wasn't about how well are they playing at home. It was about where is their home going to be next season. The Kings are staying in Sacramento, but they played like it might be their last hurrah.
And you go back to the Kings at home last year, 20-21 record, and it was easy to see just how much tougher a team they were in this building. You know, Steve, they really looked like a team that could compete with anyone at any time.
Well, this community really rallied behind the franchise, and there was a lot of worry that maybe this was the farewell tour for the Kings fans and the players. And they played their hearts out last year. You got to give them a lot of credit for really fighting, particularly down the stretch when things look grim.
Shots good by Durant.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Marvelous low pass, and he throws it down.
Hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed. Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Well, we knew the Pacific was tough last year as a division. They sent 3 teams to the playoffs, and it's one reason why the Kings ended up just above the Suns in the division. Hard to make a lot of headway when you're the 4th best team in your state.
Fox against Beal. He dishes it to Barnes. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Outside for Durant. Beyond the arc. Here's Feet. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Pass to Murray. Here's Fox. Defended by Durant. Fox passes to Herter. Kings moving the ball around. Off target from 3-point range. Well, as you said, tough California teams, Clark, populating the Pacific, but the Kings actually did well against them. Better than, in fact, you would expect considering how far apart their win totals were.
Not bad. Kings went 7-9 in the division. course, Phoenix really struggled last year, and that was part of it. The Lakers had a down season as well. But all in all, I think the California teams are looking stronger going forward, particularly Golden State and the Clippers. So it's going to be tough in that division. Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
And they get it. Number 10. Beal pulls it in. Suns leading by 8. The pass to Booker. He kicks it to Durant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Pass to Fox. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some openings.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Suns have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Murray.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Fox. Gets it to go. He has 5. Suns lead by 5. Durant attacking. He passes to Beal. For the 3. Gets the bucket.
Boy, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Pass to Murray. Fox. Here's Purdy. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The pass, Okogie feeds it to Beal. Dishes it to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Phoenix with the ball. After the miss from Fox, they get the rebound. Here's Eaton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Boy, it really does come down to confidence sometimes, doesn't it?
Boy, Kevin, you said a mouthful there. Confidence, such a thin line, because when you're confident and you're feeling it, then you tend to knock shots down comfortably. But when it's the opposite, then you start thinking about it, and that's no way to play the game.
Everything's going haywire then.
Yeah, exactly.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 10. Here's Fox, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you know, I tell you what, guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
Fox hits them both. And back to the Suns in the West. They did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against...
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
0. A three-pointer off the mark.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And what a huge play. They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Davis, the pass to Holmes. Davis sets a screen. Here's Fox. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That's good. And that's now 7 points here for Beal.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
To halt the run. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
The feed to Booker. It's Beal on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
A pass to Fox.
It looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up to get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And Phoenix making a change here. Passes it to Mitchell. Wide open look. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around. You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
0, defended by Gordon. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Here's Mitchell. 1 second left. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 16. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
0, defended by Gordon.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Kicks to Warren. Tipped. Davis with it. A 3-ball. Can't hit. And Phoenix the other way now.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
The Kings making a switch here. The Kings trailed by 14. Dellavedova, defended by Gordon. Dellavedova. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
Gordon kicks to Beal. Here's Warren. The dish now to Beal. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so, especially with that tremendous offer that the Seattle group put forward. And now the new CBA, it's made it much more favorable for the owners. I think in the next few years, we will see at least one expansion team, maybe two.
Dellavedova. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. To put out your best effort as the game wears on.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during the season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Ross is checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Gordon. Here's Barnes. He has 7.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Suns leading by 11. Lee kicks to Beal. Back to Lee. Lee off a pick from Ball. Lee passes the ball. And they're on the break. Oh, and the jump by Barnes.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
There's Beal with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Beal's got 16.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Lee goes in. Here's Ross. Another one falls for Phoenix. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Murray. From deep. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix leading by 14. Beal dishes to Lee. Stripped it away. All by himself. Dellavedova lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 6.
Well, I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
To the inside. Ball. And that one is hammered home. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And there's the pass to Hunter. All alone. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Phoenix calls timeout.
Sacramento really had a lot of problems finding consistency game to game, and it showed up when they would have to take on other teams in the West. Just didn't look quite as cohesive and as desperate to win as the rest of the conference, and that ends up costing you games.
Suns lead by 12. He feeds it to Beal. He dishes it to Lee. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, Phoenix. Well, Clark, as you said, the Kings struggled against the West, really against Western teams not in their division. They would play the division tough, but didn't do much against, Steve, the other two Western divisions.
Well, they only won 14 games against the rest of the conference, which was the fewest of any team in the West last year. But of those 14 wins, 7 came against the Pacific. So that's kind of interesting when you look at the disparity between their wins.
Well, you know, the Suns dropped from being a team that could fight for a playoff spot to the cellar of the West last season, and much of that you could attribute to how much they struggled on the road.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. And Fox gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Well, the Suns did have a lot of trouble on the road, as you were saying, Clark. Only managed to win 8 games as the visiting team, Steve, the entire season. That's not good.
Well, 8 wins is unacceptable. Man, it actually tied the Suns with the Kings for the fewest road wins in the entire conference. So, look, this is a young team. They have a lot of learning to do. They've got to add talent. I think the rebuilding project has started, and they're going to get better, but it's still going to take some time.
Launches a 3. Murray, no good.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Inside, Beal with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Beal's running.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Here's Fox. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Just 72% from the line last year. Not great numbers, but, you know, of course, there are worse out there, that's for sure.
And the Suns making a change here.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Durant kicks to Beal. Back to Durant. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Kings trail by 20. Passes it to Murray. Here's Herter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 7 points in the game.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
He kicks it to Barnes. He passes to Murray. And again, it's Sacramento converting. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Beal dishes to Durant. Right side Durant. Okogie. Feeds it to Booker. Fires the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Fox. He's got 11. Leads him in there. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
Sacramento making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Durant. And good on the basket. Book it. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Pass to Herter. There's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns lead by 17. Down low and stolen by Barnes. Lots of room. Gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Now Beal with 1 on the clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Phoenix, they've made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Well, how about last season? They shot 80% as a team from the free throw line. That's an impressive number.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Suns on top, leading by 17. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now it's time to break down the first half for you here on this Wednesday edition of 2K at the Half. For the Phoenix Suns, they have the lead against Sacramento. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. For the Kings, though, in this one, plenty of work still to be done. Their outside scoring is letting them down so far, and without that threat from outside, their offense is bogging down, unable to spread the floor. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Beal. 19 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace.
Dishes it to Booker. It's Beal on the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Beal's got 21.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The Kings haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Man, this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And the pass to Herter. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Okoye.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Durant for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 16.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Gets the bucket.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Suns lead by 14. To the middle. Here's Featon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
Gordon's checked in for Beal. And Durant comes to help. The feed now to Barnes. Passes it to Murray. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Okoye, the pass to Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about some great numbers for Durant. He's got 17 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. Shot's good. 15 points in the game.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
And Durant, here we go. No good from Okoye. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Barnes can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 16. And Booker kicks to Gordon. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Murray. Kings moving the ball around. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 17.
I love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Gordon dishes to Booker. Kicks it to Durant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Fox. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Booker. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Free throw good, Booker. And the Kings making a change here. Both free throws good from Booker.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Phoenix leading by 18. And that one's good. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Fox. 17 points in the game. There's the dish to Barnes. Such a wide open look. Barnes has got 12 points in the game. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shoots off the step back. And it's Durant missing. Kings have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The pass to Fox. Phoenix grabs the miss. Fast break, here come the Suns. Durant, the pass to Booker. And stolen by Murray. That's a 2 from Barnes. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
The Kings trail by 20. Passes to Fox. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Outside Gordon. Left side Durant. Poked loose. Here's Fox, defended by Booker. The putback, a follow-up jam.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
They get it back. Warren kicks to Durant. Gives him the lead pass. Gordon back to Durant. Here's Eaton. And at last, they get one to fall. 8 points for him.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the break.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And the Suns making a change here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Pass to Mitchell. That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. On defense, Phoenix. They have a 19-point lead.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Booker drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Sacramento with the ball. There's a screen. Mitchell kicks to Davis. No one near him. No one.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns leading by 18. He feeds it to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Another 3 for Phoenix. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Sacramento making some changes. Murray's checked in, and it's Fox in for Mitchell. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Pass Okogie.
Sacramento foul. Number 10. That's his second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Knocked loose.
Winning or not, it's not going to be a happy locker room when we get to halftime. I mean, they've had a lot of turnovers, and that's not acceptable.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to hear about that from the coaching staff. They're very fortunate, actually, to be leading this game right now.
There's the pass to Herter. Murray, pocket 6. From the arc. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
It's Durant on the wing. He dishes it to Booker. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And the Suns lead by 21.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Herter. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Shots good by Durant.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for Barnes. Number 18. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Suns leading by 18. Passes it the ball. Puts up a three. Shot is off. And the Kings shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Murray. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Okogie, the pass to Durant. No good. Nice D from Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Zero. The putback slams it back in.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it on.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Beal's checked in for Phoenix. The Kings trail by 14. Here's Fox. Boom, he jams it straight down. Out of this world. Aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe he sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
He kicks it to Barnes. A pass to Fox. From outside, off the mark.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. The Kings trail by 12. Feeds it to Barnes. And the Kings check on 2 more.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Fox. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix leading by 12. Now the pass to Ball. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Well, their worst fear came true. This is still anyone's ball game, but losing him to foul trouble will make it a lot tougher.
And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Misfires on the corner 3.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's Booker. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 15. Pass to Murray. The tray. Tries to keep it alive. Can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Ball. And it's in off the backboard. And the Suns lead by 17.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered. Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Free throw, good, Booker. And the Suns making a change here. So he gets them both. The Kings have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Here's Fox, defended by Durant, rejected by Booker. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
12 seconds.
Gordon against Fox. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Suns leading by 15. Gordon dishes to Booker. The pass, Okogie. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. 0. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. For Phoenix, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Booker, and it's blocked by Murray. Zero, defended by Okoye. Here's Fox. Here's Murray. They get it again. Number 10. Can't drop it in from the right block. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Durant. Misses from short range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And the shot is good. 26 points for him.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Suns leading by 11. Here's Booker. And he makes good on the layup. Booker's got 30.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Passes it to Murray. Inside. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Ross, he's checked in for Gordon.
One quality of his that really stands out is his skill as a screen setter in the pick and roll. Actually, he's good on both ends of that play, but I really like putting him in that situation.
And Steve, you know, being a good finisher in the pick and roll requires timing and athleticism, and he's got both.
No good from Okogie.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here. Wide open. It's rebounded by Okoye. And here's Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 25 points. The Kings trail by 12. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And despite the fact they've been beaten on the boards, this one is still close.
Kevin, they're still in it.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Booker.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Mike Brown was just going over the plan with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And Durant, here we go. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Suns lead by 13. Booker inside, guarded by Fox. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. Sacramento's 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Number 10 cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Durant for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half. And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Murray. Here's Fox. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 29 points.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
A nice shot by Booker. And the Suns lead by 14.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Fox, no good. Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Durant. From past the arc. Some solid defense from Murray.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lee Edwards defending. Lee off a pick from Ball. Down low. Out to Lee. From deep. Rebound by the Kings.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Oh, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the braces.
Three, two.